Hi everyone. So, for today's streams, I really wanted to finally play through The Legend of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild, and because I found myself not really able to go through the game, but I think I found a way for myself to be able to plow through it, and I decided while I do that, I might as well just start streaming it. So this is actually my third attempt at streaming this game. Two first ended up broken. For some reason, everything was crashing for me. So I hope third time is the charm, and I will be able to sit through this one playthrough, or at least this one session, without any other crashes and issues. And I really hope I fixed everything I had to fix to make it work. So I'm gonna start from the beginning and introduce you a little bit to the game itself, and also to those little details that I changed for my own playthrough. So without further ado, let's start. Let's go with new game. Sorry, new game. Override. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit loud. Let me just make it a little bit quieter. Link. So,
Open your eyes.
to start off, as you are most likely aware,
Open your eyes.
Legend of Zelda is a...
Wake up, Link.
Yeah, it worked. So, The Legend of Zelda is a very long-running series of games set in the imaginary kingdom of Hyrule, where there is always a princess in trouble called Zelda, who always implores, or where the player actually plays as Link, the hero of the story, who is this everyman on a journey to actually help or rescue Princess Zelda. So even though the game is called The Legend of Zelda, you're actually playing as Link. And my biggest issue with this particular game is that because it's canon, that's at least how they defend it. Because it's canon, they always, the Nintendo and the producers and directors of this game, they say that because it's such an iconic character and world, and because of this triangle of characters that they created, where there's this evil character, there is Princess Zelda, and there's Link. Because of this triangle that is established as canon for the series, it's impossible for them to make Link a female character And that was the response to the question why in this particular game, which is an nth entry in the series, Link is still not a female and cannot be a female. And the thing is, I, as a player, I totally agree with that statement, rather than going with that sentiment of having to play as Link because it's an iconic character. The thing is, in all of the Zelda games I played, Link is mostly a silent protagonist that, apart from doing the action stuff and rescuing and defeating enemies, he doesn't really have much of a story agenda. He doesn't have strong lines that would force the character into being a man, and there's like literally nothing that makes Link obligatory male. So for some reason, I really took an issue with this particular game. For that, I guess I was just tired because this is such an iconic game and there's such a popular series, and each game is like a retelling of a story, of this particular story, of this particular triangle of characters and good versus evil. And in each iteration, at least those that I played through, I really found no reason for Link to always have to be male. So, luckily, I am not the only person who thinks that, and there are some modifications to the game that you can use that will actually allow you to change the character to a female model with female voices, even optional changes to make Linkle, as she's called, a little bit different than Link is. So instead of a bow, she can have a crossbow. Instead of a parachute, she can have a different thing to replace it, so to make the journey her own. However, I decided to only change the character because I don't believe you have to have any other differences in this game to make Linkle work, apart from a simple gender selection screen at the beginning. And I do believe that it will have no impact on the story whatsoever, and there won't be a single moment when I would have think, God, this is so unrealistic, it should have been a guy. But we'll see. I actually own this game on Wii U and on Switch, and I'm ashamed I haven't played through it, because the thing is, at the end of the day, this is an adventure game, and it shouldn't really matter. It's not like what you do here is so impactful, as I said, that there's no way I would want to not play as Link because of the way he behaves or stuff like that. He's so generic that everybody can identify with him, because there's very little to identify, really, at least in this particular game. But since someone thought about it, I was really into it as well. So I said, let's do it. Let's see if we can play the entire game as Linkle. And the thing is, people who created this change, they also, I mean, different people actually, but there's like a series of modifications that you can do that actually also changes the dialogues, not the spoken dialogues, because of course those would have to be re-recorded or added to the game. However, all of the text, all of the written dialogue refers properly to the character as a female character called Linkle. So I think it would be pretty exciting to just play the game through the eyes of this young heroine who just woke up in a weird place and doesn't know anything, doesn't know what's going on and why she was in like soaked in water and woke up from in this weird device in that locked room. So there's just one thing in that entire room that we can press. So let's press that button. And this is actually a device called Sheikah Slate.
That is a Sheikah Slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Thank you. So, what strikes me straight away from this game, is that it has such strong sci-fi vibes, even though it's most likely much more fantasy rather than science fiction. But the design of this game is very sort of in between. So I really, really, really dig that. So yeah, oh. Okay, so, you woke up in the middle of nowhere in closed space. We got some items, wrong button. That we can equip, so that's our first armor. Very Lara Croft, ready to
Hold the Sheikah Slate up to the pedestal. That will
explore
show
too.
you the way.
On it. Authenticating. Sheikah Slate confirmed. And yay, we have another door opening before us.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
I actually very dig the name Link, as in the female version, which is spelled as Linkle, Linkle. I can totally see it being pronounced as Link as well. So I really think that's a nice twist. Yay! So we went from this very close space right out to the open field. And this is something that I actually experienced when I was attempting to play through this game, that this is such an open world of freedom that I find it, not only the world breathtaking, but also the design of it, the cartoony but highly detailed world is just a marvel to behold. So, as you can see, we have like this church in the background, or this very old building, church-like building in the background, sort of like a volcano, and other things like structures looming in the horizon, mountains. So, right off the bat, the design of this game is really, really good. Yeah, I think the entire introduction I just did was a little bit over the top, but the truth is, I really thought it was about time they actually created a female Link. Like, I see no reason for the hero not to be female, really. Okay, something that I struggle a lot with is actually climbing the trees and picking up the apples or other fruit from it. I beg your pardon. I do believe that this is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Or can't I? Oh ho ho, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange, though, to see another soul in this part. I can be a totally impolite character and just go, yeah, bye. But let's play it. Let's be a slightly polite Linkle. So let's go with, who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young girl like you to a place like this? Wow. Where are we exactly? Answering a question with a question, that is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to the legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple there, long ago it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I guess this is it for the introduction. So our amnesiac heroine is going to go and investigate the church. Oh.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah Slate.
So actually we are supposed to go not to the church, but somewhere else. So we'll go there. But first, let's just gather things to have them gathered, I guess. Have I picked oh, okay. So we have an enemy. Come at me. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Stop, lady. Such a shame, it's like the first enemy. Stop it! Yeah, perfect dodge. And of course my weapon broke, because why not? So the thing is, you can pick majority of, all the weapons that the enemies carry, and at least as far as I know, and you find a lot of weapons laying around, but they do break. So it's important to increase your inventory space to make sure that you carry around an arsenal of weapons. to be able to defend yourself properly. The thing is, there is such an array of weapons in this game that I think everyone can find something for themselves, which is totally a good thing, because well, fighting while exploring is a pretty standard thing here, I guess. No, don't see me. I don't have a weapon? Of course I don't. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so monsters, apart from dropping their weapons, they often drop monster parts that you can use then to create potions. So almost anything you pick up actually is worth being picked up for one reason or the other. I think I can go ahead and eat the baked apple. So as you can see, my health is on the left-hand side of the screen at the upper corner. And I have 3 hearts. And depending on the strength of the weapon of the enemy, and also on the type of the enemy itself, they do different damage. And take more or less of those hearts. That's not what I wanted to do. Hey. That was a bit brutish. And we kill those enemies down there with falling rocks. Which is great, really. Like, we lost the choo-choos. That's so sad. Okay, let's just pick those things that they dropped to just have. And of course, different weapons have different endurance, so some of them break more easily than others. And the classic monster weapons, they, well, I think, break the easiest. Kaboom! So, another creative way of handling those enemies here, and in all honesty, I don't think I've ever done that. I usually go a different route. So, let's see if I can try and sneak up on those archers over there. I will probably fail. Huh. points, yeah! And we got our first bow. And fast arrows, that's so cool. So yeah, the hint that we got is that hitting the enemy's heads while using the bow deals double damage. So always something to strive for while using the bow. So we played with the bow a little bit. I really like playing with the bow, however, I always seem to be missing arrows because my aim is not so great, really. Okay, let's go to the first tower that is in front of us. So this is where the Sheikah Slate wanted us to go, and the mysterious voice that we've been hearing. Place the Sheikah Slate in the pedestal. So there's magical tablet-like thingy, which doesn't look like a 3DS or I mean like a Switch at all. Now something's happening. I love the squirrels, they're so cute. Now the dread is serious, right? You get animals and monsters, I know what I'm doing, and then bam! There's like this entire tower raising from the ground, and in many different locations as well. So Great Plateau Tower. This is what we actually, where we actually are at the moment, and we are distilling local information. I love this animation. It's like this knowledge just combining or getting contained into this one droplet of magical knowledge, like this pure essence of knowledge just pouring down on the tablet that we have and giving us further knowledge, like downloading that knowledge to the tablet. It's, I think, brilliant. So our regional map has got extracted. We have added, the map has been added to, or part of the map actually, has been added to our tablet. And to me, it really helps with exploration. I'm really bad at direction and moving without map.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Oh no, so right now we are being, like, the story is setting us to feel this dread of not knowing what's happening. and who we are actually, apart from the fact that something happened 100 years ago that we were actually a part of. Okay, let me just quickly run through it to make sure that I'm safe. I mean, the game does a good job of auto-saving on its own, but you know, it doesn't hurt to assist it from time to time, I guess. So the first time I played it, I was unaware I can just jump off those towers using the balconies, I guess. And I was climbing down carefully to make sure that I don't die. My. It would seem we have quite an enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long-dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop the tower? Do you want to share that knowledge with him, or not? Well, let's go with I heard a voice. Let's go for the shocking value. Well, now a voice, you say? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? To which we can respond, not really. I see. Well, that's unfortunate. Assume you caught sight of that atrocity surrounding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that the moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, oh courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? Well, truth be told, not really. I plan on exploring this world first. But eventually, yeah, there's gotta be loot in it, right? But he doesn't have to know that, perhaps. Let's just say I do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. Oh no. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain. Or more foolish.
Oh.
Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. We can be rude and tell him to hand it over, or just ask, like, what is a paraglider? A paraglider? Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know? Worry not. I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. I mean, you can get something for nothing. It won't cost much. Just your voice. I'm not asking how much, just a token really. Just a token, really, a trifle. You won't ever miss it. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? You piqued my interest. Much more than with the paraglider, really. Come, let me show you something. Ooh, What is that glowing thing in the background there? Oh, I have to talk to you. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light. It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. Exciting. I would think such a place might house some sort of a treasure, wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you say? A treasure for the paraglider. A very strange, I believe. Okay, so I guess that's it. Let me switch to the sword. And just go to this beautiful skull cave. So if I didn't take him out as I did, or if he spotted me, he would have raised the alarm and all of the enemies inside would have actually go out and look for me. And now I remember I can do actually try and shoot that thing down. And yeah, it worked. This is actually a stronger enemy. As you can see, I barely do anything to him. And he has a strong weapon. But we handle him like pros. That barely happens, really. And we got a chest. I think there should be some... Oh, no, I see the arrows down here. Okay, we can actually consume something. I thought I had more, but that doesn't really matter. Let me also quickly save to be on the safe side. And let's go. Look at this world, it's just so amazing, so well crafted. Okay, another camp of monsters, which we have no reason not to attack, I guess. Let's just wait for the enemy to turn away from us. Nailed that. Do we have anything that we can do that to hurt them massively? I don't think so. How many arrows do we have? 9. Let's just go and kill them. The old-fashioned way. No, I don't want to throw my sword away. Come on. Damn. I will be throwing stones at me. I didn't know they can do that. And our weapon broke. Hey! So, I like to break things with an axe. I usually don't use it to fight, just to break things. Yay, more apples. Damn. Oh, we're approaching nighttime, which I hate in every type of game. Yeah, arrows, so many arrows. Yay. I think I don't have the inventory for it, but we can throw this away. So, almost all of the actions that Link does, they actually lower his stamina. And, for example, if she's climbing and she runs out of stamina, she will fall. If she's swimming and she runs out of stamina, she will drown. And there are like almost all actions also have improved version of it, but so they do something else while performing the action. For example, when Linkle is climbing, she can also jump higher to climb more quickly, but the action also takes more stamina. And overall, you have to be aware of it, because it's easy to lose track of that and actually simply die. Yeah, a ruby. Okay, so this is the first shrine, and that we'll be exploring. Sheikah Slate confirmed. Travel gate registered to map. And those places, those caves function as waypoints or quick travel points that you can use throughout the entire journey. Let's go on the lift. So as I said, this game is really a mixture of a fantasy world combined with like this science fiction kind of world. I mean, I know fiction stands for fiction in science fiction, but I do think that this is a combination of more or less separate genres, really. So, Magnesius Trial. As you can see, there's nothing else in this room. There's the lift. There are two things on the floor that I can't really seem to be able to move. So there's just this pedestal that we can use. Sheikah Slate authenticated. And the stealing room. Again, I love this animation. This download of all the knowledge in the form of a droplet. It's brilliant. And we got our first spell, or a rune as it's called here. So manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab onto the metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the Magnesis rune. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and moved freely. And the rune has been extracted. So, we have it equipped. And we can use it now. So, we can move this. Suddenly, a way for us opens. Alright, and again, nothing here except for this. Oh, there's an enemy there, but it's too far away for me to actually be able to do anything. Oof! Oh my god, I just killed it! By dropping a boulder up on his face. That was so cool. I haven't really thought this through. Will I be able to lift it? Yeah, awesome. Oh, I can also hit myself. Good to know. Let's eat something already cooked. Let's eat the steak. And continue. So we have nothing here. Except for the loot from the monster I just killed. And what else? Not much really. Okay, let's pick this and make our way across. I aimed rather poorly. Again. Yeah, this time it worked. Third time the charm. And we have this chest up there, but it's a metallic chest. Which is very convenient because we can do just that. A travel bow, but we have so many bows. Let's throw one. For example, this broken one. Okay. And we got a better bow. So I guess we're done with the first puzzle dungeon. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Oman Ao, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of a goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. Bye. In the name of the goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept the spirit orb. So we got the fast spirit orb, yay! So, and I will go ahead and spoil it a little bit. A spirit orb, a symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. So actually, as far as I can tell, the spirit orbs are used to either increase your stamina or your health bar or heart bar. Bye.
Oh!
And the old man again. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. So, the deal is the deal, right? Paraglider, please. I encourage you to slow down for a moment, my courageous friend. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of the shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah Slate you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I have seen the Sheikah Slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved the kingdom time and time again. But the ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time hidden away in the shrine. Sorry, I'm having a bit of an allergy days. It's pretty annoying, really. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land. Oh, on this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure for each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. So I'm gonna call him out on this. It's like, that wasn't the deal. Oh well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of the tower again? Are you joking? Oh, I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah Slate. See that blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah Slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. I really like his cane and the lantern on top of it. Okay then, but since we have been suggested to use the teleportation, let's do it. I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. Well, how did you leave an old man his secrets? Now then, I wanted you to join up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah Slate? Look through it, and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. The pins on your map serve as reference points for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in. How do you know? Do you have one? Experience, wisdom, instinct? Call it what you will, and believe it only if you so please. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. We are all about choice, really. Which is nice. Okay, so we see a shrine. No, this. We see a shrine here. We see a shrine there. And there is one more somewhere. Oh. And we see one there. So, okay, clearly the yellow one is the closest, so let's go to the yellow one, and we'll make our way up from there. Okay, let's go using those platforms, because it's just faster. And that's how you die. That was great. Okay, let me, is there a place I can cook things? Yes, there is, there. See? Let's go there. Oh, and as you can see, the crates spawned, so we should get some items again. So the thing is, you can eat the majority of the things the fruits and things you picked up for a quick health boost. But it's always a better idea to just cook them in order to get more out of it. So a cooked apple actually restores a full heart as opposed to just half of it. So let's put 2 apples and a mushroom. A Hylian shroom, sorry. And cook.
Yay!
So we got a fruit and mushroom mix. This dish contrasts the sweetness of fruit with the savoriness of mushroom. Savoriness. And let's just eat it straight away. And we can cook some more just to be on the safe side. We can skip it, we don't have to watch the animation. Let's use 1 apple, 1 icon, and Hyrule herb. And cook it. As steamed fruit. And 1 apple, 1 acorn. And 1 shroom. And 1 apple, 1 acorn, and that's it for now. Okay, I want to go back to the shrine for a second, because there's actually things to pick up there, around the shrine. Oh, I died. Link out. Did I pick this item? So actually, when you see those broken robots, they actually give you items that are useful later on in the game, so that's why I'm picking up. And at nighttime, you get this unlimited amount of enemies, which are the dead enemies of the monsters you fight in the area. And we want to throw one of those clubs and pick the arm. I love the arm. It breaks easily, but it's just so lovely. Make me feel very necromancer-like. Okay, so there's nothing here. Oh. Right, so we can destroy. And we actually have a quad here that we can use not far away from here, and a chest. And another chest. An opal, yay! A number. Okay, we actually have 2 chests there. It worked. So I'm really bad at running through narrow spaces. Thankfully, if you fall, and instead of dying, you will just lose 1 heart and be able to repeat and try again, whatever it was that you were doing, and you died. For as long as you have more than 1 remaining heart. Yay, different arrow types. Yay, our first Korok. You found me. Oh, you're not Hestu, but you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him, So we got a Korok seed, yeah. This small seed was given to you by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what might happen. So actually, there's like 900 of those in this game, as far as I read somewhere. And they are used to increase your inventory for different weapons that you carry with you. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. Okay, let's throw this one. And there's actually another Korok here as well. I'm really bad at finding them. I have this DLC which gives you a mask which allows you to find them better, but it's an area called in a forest somewhere where I have never been yet. So I'm pretty excited to actually find that thing because I want to be able to find them on my own, and I'm glad that the producers decided to actually give us a mean for people like me, which are pretty bad at finding secrets, to be able to find them more easily. So this is the thing. And if we put it, oh no, here. Yay! Another Korok! You found me! Bye-bye! Awesome, so I don't know if there are any more in the vicinity. So in that case, let's just go to the yellow shrine. I mean, the shrine that I marked with the yellow pin. I love this weapon. So that's not the shrine. Oh, this is the shrine is here. This one's actually the one that is still active. Those things, at least for me now, are extremely hard to defeat. I don't think I have ever defeated any actually, but I didn't play long. No. No, don't do that. We want to run to the other side. Whew. And hide behind this wall here, and then run to the other side. Yeah, we live. Okay, so the shrine is here. And there's also a chest. There's like a little bit of mist going on here. Let's take it. And open it. Oh, a switch Let's wear it. Yay! That's so nice. Okay. Let's activate another shrine. And let's go in. Do you see that hand moving in the back? That's so cool. To those who set foot in the shrine, I am Jabaij. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Bomb trial, the Jabaij shrine. Jabaij. Okay, let's distill the rune first. Sheikah Slate authenticated. And we got 2 more runes, yay! Remote bomb. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. There are both round and cube bombs, so use whichever best fits the situation. So far, my preference is towards the square bombs, because they are easier to place somewhere and run away safely. So yeah, this is the round bow. You can throw it or drop it, but this one is actually spinning for a bit, and it's easy to get hurt by it. We have options. Let's switch to... how do I change it here? I didn't mean to throw it. Let me drop it. Yeah, and this one sticks unless I kick it. And a chest. Yeah, nice. A traveler's claymore. But our inventory is full. What can we throw? I don't need to do that. And weapons. So yeah, those weapons, pocket clubs, are actually pretty weak. So let's just throw it away and pick the claymore, which is a two-handed sword. A basic two-handed sword, often wielded by aspiring adventurers. Its immense weight can knock enemies' shields right out of their hands. And this is the sword. But the thing is, you cannot use the shield while wielding it. You can still use a shield without it, but the minute you take it out, well, it's two-handed, so you are unable to use it. Okay, let's throw it away and explode it. No, I thought I will still be able to make it. Alas, I did not. Let's catapult ourselves. Whee! Ooh, another chest. What's in it? An ember. Great. And there is ball that we can pick up. I have no idea if it's actually to do anything. This part is about nice. You see this too? What we can do, we can use the round remote bomb, throw it into it, and watch it detonate this. Neat, right? Okay, let's go down here. Now we can climb up. Switch to the square bombs. Place it down. See if I'm not missing a chest, but it doesn't look like I am. And yeah. I love this animation, it looks so neat. Your resolve finesse in overcoming this trial speaks of a promise of a true hero. Oh! In the name of the goddess Helia, I bestow upon you the spirit orb. Just give me a second. So, we got another spirit orb. Yay! Bye-bye. And with our newly acquired powers, we can make ourselves I think this is actually... No, it's not. Thank you. Yeah, this one is alive as well. I'm just looking for stuff, really. But it doesn't seem like there are any, or perhaps I am missing them. Some angry birds. Some more items to pick up. Oh, treasure to loot, and let's go up. Which one is closer? So, it's definitely the red one. Okay, so let's go to the shrine marked in the red bin. I see enemies lurking in the background. But we have our trusted 200 sword now. So we'll just go and smush them. I have a theory I would like to test out. Yes, it worked! Ha! And a perfect dodge, yeah! Yeah! So we killed them, and they were damaged a bit by the bees from the beehive. But I was hoping for something more spectacular, I guess, or stronger. We have a house that we will visit in a second. And this is unpickable, okay. And we have a mushroom that can grow almost anywhere but prefers ceilings and sheer cliffs. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your movement speed. Nice. It was just one. Okay, I have much more enemies down there. And a lot of things to destroy here, so let's just... Oh, we have a farmer pitchfork. I want that. What can we get rid of? Yeah! You're gonna be fighting with a pitchfork? We're gonna fight with a pitchfork. A torch which I don't find very useful. You can grab a branch and also set it on fire. Let's switch to the axe to destroy stuff around the house. Oh, the thing about Zelda is, at least this particular game, is that you can pretty much loot anything, as far as I can tell, without any consequences. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna leave you this beautiful axe and take your beautiful axe because it's probably less broken than mine. Yes, sorry. And so, an old man's diary read. On the desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is food, is cooking. And today, I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. Useful. With this dish on my side, I no longer have the need of that itchy one tablet. Read more. I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper, however. I simply cannot remember what else I used. My age is catching up to me. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I have only my own knowledge and memory to rely on. Still, if I did find the missing ingredient, if I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warm tablet. However, it seems unlikely that such a miracle's wish will ever be fulfilled. So we can create this food to get the tablet, but we don't actually have to. Hi, old man. What are you doing? How about you, all done? Overworking yourself is no good. Go ahead and take a rest in my bed if you need to. Thank you. Unlike a fireside nap, sleeping in a proper bed should really rejuvenate you. Which is awesome. Okay, so we can actually go to the other side, but first, let's just take care of those monsters here. One shot, that was nice. And speed mushroom. Oh no, the zombie. I wasn't as sneaky as I thought I am. Ah! You sneaky bastard. Throw them arrows at me, yeah. One thing I really love about this game, is actually the fact that the arrows you miss they appear where you shot them. So if you miss and shoot a tree, the arrow will be actually in that tree. See? And that includes enemies that use bows. Yeah, there are more arrows. I love arrows. Go up, lady. A throwing spear. Okay, we have to get rid of another weapon, and it's another club. But I actually want the pitchfork. Oh yeah, let's take the steak. I also think this should be breakable. And we can do this. And we can... no. The shrooms and the honey and... ooh, more fire bombs, nice. I haven't saved in a while, so just to be on the safe side. Let's save. Even more arrow. That was such... and see, arrows everywhere. Yeah, that was such a good choice to come here. Okay, I'm gonna sleep. And the old man's bad. Bad, I mean. I'm not trying to... for goodness sake, wait. So that weapon was actually preventing me from going to bed. Yeah, you were sleeping. And we're healed. Nice. Okay, so we can also go to the other side. As you can see, the old man is using the axe on the wood and on the tree. But I actually think we can use it on this one. A Koroglyph. But I don't have. That's not a very good weapon. It has other uses. And now for the hard part. Going through the trunk to the other side. How about you climb it? Thank you. No. No. Yeah, I'm on the other side, and that was my very first try. I'm on a roll. Okay, and let's sneak. We sniped them. Oh, there's a Boko spear. Boko weapons are not very durable. Oh, and this is my nightmare. So the only way I can actually pick them up is to shoot them down. And that's a bit wasteful of the arrows. Sometimes you get some of them back. How about we jump? Okay, let's jump. Ah. So as you can see, I got one of my arrows back. Two out of a lot. Okay, so we are somewhere around the shrine we want to get to. Ooh, another chest, nice. And more fire arrows, lovely. And I don't think we have anything here, unless this is breakable as well. That is it. Okay, let's try and climb then again, since it's clearly above us, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to make it. Scratch that. I am certain we won't be able to make it. Though this looks like a place we could probably stand on and regain stamina. Also this one. No. Such a shame. Okay, let me eat, just to be on the safe side. Not sure if I'll be able to actually make it. I can tell I will not have anything that can potentially restore a bit of my stamina. Cook it to release its stamina. Yeah, But I have to cook it first. Shoot. Okay, we are looking for another way. And we have one clearly here. Okay, let's just eat some raw apples. Yeah, now let's climb higher. That was stupid of me. I pressed the wrong button. Ah, it's alright. We live. Okay. We have mushrooms on the right. What are you doing? I think we have to move a little bit to the left now. And from here it's straight to the top. That was a long climb, but it has been completed. I mean, almost. We're almost there. Oh, a time shrine. Okay. So let's activate it and go in. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oadaim. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Oadaim Shrine. Stasis. Yeah. Distilling room, and I know I said that 10,000 times already. I really love this animation. So, stop the flow of time for an object. So stasis stops an object in time while storing its kinetic energy. The stored energy will act upon the object when the flow of time resumes. Making good use of the stored energy can Move even the largest of objects. Interesting. Okay, looking for some chests that might be here. Okay then, so... Shit. Okay, let's go to the other side. I don't see anything here. Let's go. Not really. Let's go up. We don't want to get smashed by the boulder. Oh, there's something up. There's a chest at the very top. So let's wait for the next boulder to fall. Oh, I missed it. Damn. Okay, so I have to remove one shield. I will drop this one and just take another one. This one looks better. Another weapon. Let's see which weapon we can say goodbye to. Oh. So I think I'm gonna throw the spike. As far as I remember, it breaks easily. And we're gonna take the iron sledgehammer. And why? Because there's something I have to do here. Yeah. But I feel like I'm missing a chest. I mean, you can always revisit the shrines, but why would you want to if you can just collect everything in one go? I guess this is it. Okay. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks of to the promise of a hero. A true hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. So it's a third one. We need one more. May the goddess smile upon you. Bye. Okay, so I actually think this is a good stopping point for the stream, for the very first part. And I'm so happy to announce that it actually went smoothly and I was able to play through the game without any crashes or my computer going high wire and just trying to explore different parts. So I'm very happy about that. So the stream was successful. And again, I'll be continuing to stream this game next week. I am also streaming Xenoblade Chronicles, so I'll be splitting the time between Zelda and Xenoblade Chronicles. Both are open world games that would probably take a lot of hours to complete, but I'm doing this for fun, so and enjoyment. So thank you very much, and I guess first, even though the game auto-saved, I will save it as well. And having said that, I think this is it. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend and take care, guys. Cheers!